The Trump administration has chosen well-known Catholic architect James McCreary as the architect for the proposed 90,000 square foot White House ballroom. In July, the White House announced a privately funded $200 million expansion to construct a ballroom to replace the current East Wing. This will be the first significant structural addition to the executive mansion since the Truman Balcony in 1948. The new ballroom will increase event capacity from approximately 200 in the East Room to about 650 seated guests, enabling large diplomatic events without using outdoor tents. It is described as a substantially separated from the main executive mansion, meaning structurally independent but architecturally integrated and styled to match the existing neoclassical heritage. According to renderings, the ballroom features a Palladian facade, arched Venetian windows, Corinthian columns, coffered ceilings with gold inlays, glittering chandeliers, and a checkered marble-like floor. So who is James McCreary, and why does he have such a great reputation in Catholic architectural circles? James McCreary is the founder and CEO of McCreary Architects, a Washington, D.C. based firm renowned for its classical and traditional architectural style. He holds 2 architecture degrees from Ohio State University and previously worked under modernist architect Peter Eisenman. Over time, his philosophy shifted. He moved away from late modernism toward classical ideals, training under Alan Greenberg and ultimately fully embracing neoclassicalism. McCreary served from 2019 to 2024 on the U.S. Commission of Fine Arts, appointed by President Trump during his first term. He is also an associate professor of architecture at the Catholic University of America's School of Architecture and a co-founder of the National Civic Art Society, which is an organization advocating classical federal architecture. So here's why a lot of Catholics are excited about this. McCreary has a stellar reputation for restoring traditional architecture within new Catholic churches around the USA. One of his most well-known projects is that of the Cathedral of the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus in Knoxville, Tennessee. The design features a limestone facade, Roman brick side wings, and a cruciform plan topped by a ribbed dome rising 144 feet. The design won the 2020 Palladio Award for New Design and Construction. He's also designed St. Mary Help of Christians Church in Aiken, South Carolina. This Romanesque style church was dedicated in 2015. It bears a facade of Indiana limestone and a 94-foot bell tower with 4 bells. 16 stained glass windows were added from Franz Mayer and Company out of Munich, Germany. Another notable project of James McCreary was that of the St. Thomas Aquinas Chapel at the University of Nebraska's John Newman Center. Designed in the English collegiate Gothic tradition, but incorporating Romanesque elements, the red-tone brick chapel appears both distinctly Catholic and American. With a cruciform plan and a crossing drum, the chapel also includes a bell tower, visible from a distance in the Lincoln skyline. McCreary has also been involved in federal designs, such as the book and gift store inside the U.S. Supreme Court and the pedestal for the Ronald Reagan statue in the U.S. Capitol's Rotunda. And it's great that the demand for beautiful classic architecture is bleeding over into the secular world. The church teaches that beauty brings us closer to God. We all have different preferences, but I don't really buy that anyone thinks the cathedral in Los Angeles is more impressive than the cathedral in Knoxville, Tennessee. And it's not just in church that we should be experiencing man-made beauty. We should be able to walk around the country's capital or through the streets of our own towns and be inspired by the architecture around us. With the Catholic Church leading the way, I see no reason why we can't usher in an architectural renaissance where people can feel the hand of God no matter where they travel. So let us pray that James McCreary, and many more like him, will continue to lead the way in changing the world around us for the better. Thanks for watching, and let me know what your favorite neoclassical church is in the comments.